Chet TV's studios in British Columbia, this is Chet TV News with Marlon Gomez.
Hello and welcome to Chet TV News. I'm Marlon Gomez. Young creative artists had their artwork displayed at an art gala earlier this week through the third annual Exploring Arts program.
So when you thought of this idea of having a wolf with a big moon behind it, where was the inspiration for that?
Well, I sort of had no clue what I was going to do. First it was going to be a lion, but then I decided it should be a wolf because it looked more like a wolf. So then I just did some paint on it.
Summer's wolf painting was one of the 140 pieces on display on Thursday night for the public to view and purchase. Julia Nelson, the vice president of Chetwynd's Community Arts Council, says kids got to pick the price tag for their own work.
So the children price their own work. I'm assuming they're collaborating with their parents. I remember the first year we sold nearly every piece of artwork except for that one piece that the little girl, who I think was 6 years old, she priced it at $250, and sadly to say no one purchased it. We do have some high quality artwork here, but we're running between like $2 to around $40 per piece.
The program is a partnership between Chetwynd's Public Library and the Community Arts Council. Children aged 12 and under were encouraged to be a part of this free program and submit as many art pieces as they wanted.
Well, some of them I had no idea were going to actually be in the art show, and then 2 of them I knew were going to be in the art show.
This is the third year that Paige Kinley has submitted her work, and just like her, many other young artists have found a way to develop their skills through this program.
It can be intimidating, and we do experience that some of the students are afraid to show their work, and they're nervous and they don't know what to do, but they do it anyways, and they, overcome that obstacle of fear, and they show their work, and the pride that comes with it is amazing.
With over 200 people showing up at the art gala, it's fair to say the event was more than a success. If you're interested in signing up your children for next year's program, contact Anna Peasgood at the Public Library. Okay, and now some exciting news for the Indian community in the Peace region. Peace FM, our sister radio station, has announced that a Bollywood radio show will soon be coming to the Peace. Earlier today, we had Rubina Khan, the host of the show, come by the station and share her excitement.
Our music is like the upbeat kind of music. People love to hear like very loud music, the beats, and usually vocals, and it has some kind of raps in it. And we just love that music, and I just want to say that people from your country would also love that if we play our music on your station.
The show will air out of Dawson Creek in about 2 weeks on Tuesday evenings. Khan says it will be mostly music to begin with, but once things get rolling, they might have some guests on the show as well. She also says this opportunity has been a lifelong dream.
I just love listening to FM. When I was in my country, I used to listen to FM, and I always wanted to be a radio jockey. But when we came here, we missed that thing. Like, we had FM, but we didn't have anything from our country on FM.
In the meantime, stay tuned for more information on Peace FM's and Chet TV's Facebook pages. All right, and for our final story before we go to break, a lucky Chetwynd resident won a copy of a beautiful history book today.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please?
A few people gathered at Murray's Pub this afternoon for a giveaway contest in partnership with Peace FM. A very special person in our history was there to draw the winner.
Elsie is really important because question 10 is who was the first baby born in the new hospital? It was her son, Timmy. Okay, so let's see who wins the history book. Go ahead. Leslie, what's her last name? Mark and Leslie Fowler. She wins the history book. Her question was number 7. Name the couple that set up the first pharmacy in Chetwynd. It was the Ellises.
This 500-page book goes through decades of our town's history and has many wonderful pictures of people throughout the years. Congratulations to Leslie Fowler and her husband. Okay, we're going to take a break now, but coming up ahead, I'll have your 5-day forecast and we'll tell you what activities are happening in the Peace region. Don't go anywhere.
The famous Patterson's Auction Mart of Dawson Creek has joined forces with Peace FM, Moose FM, Chet TV, the TLC Thrift Shop, and the District of Chetwynd to bring you the Chetwynd $1 Million Auction. You'll see it all from the ordinary to the out of the ordinary. There are no boundaries. Submit or donate by calling 250-788-6344 or email auction@peacefm.ca. June 3rd, 4205 53rd Avenue. $1 Million Auction. Be there.
Welcome to the Lion Inn & Suites. It is our pleasure to show you our incredibly beautiful rooms designed for the worker, tourist, and families visiting the Chetwynd area. Ken and Lily have hired the very best contractors and searched out the very best furniture and appliances for each room. The Lion has rooms for every need. Select the rooms of your choice and enjoy comfy beds and use their kitchens and appreciate immaculate new bathrooms. You'll be delighted to find washers and dryers for your use, fast Wi-Fi connections, and flat-screen TVs for your viewing pleasure. You'll be delighted and always return to the Lion in Chetwynd because the rooms are spacious, cuisine tickets to the Red Lion restaurant are given as bonuses, and service is always pleasant and professional. The Lion is located at 5132 46th Avenue Northwest. Call us at 250-788-9990. Call for a reservation today.
You wanted it, you got it. Chet TV is happy to bring back Moccasin Flats to its regular programming, and it gets better. My Peace Country home, Pioneers of the Pine River Valley, is returning as well. This time with over 30 minutes of bonus features including interviews, archive footage, and music. Chet TV on Bell 655, Eastlink Channel 40, and on air on Channel 55. Chet TV, your station.
Welcome back. All right, well, we are over a month into the spring season and the weather is slowly warming up. Over the next 5 days, we have nothing but sunshine and we'll also have a few days where it'll be warmer than usual. So this weekend will be the perfect weekend to go camping or to start enjoying those outdoor activities. Let's go ahead and take a look at all those details. We'll start right here in Chetwynd with a 5-day forecast. Tonight, the temperature will go down to about 4 degrees and it will be pretty windy if you're heading out. There will be wind gusts between 20 and 40 kilometers per hour. Then to start off the weekend on Saturday, people here can expect a sunny day with a high of 16 and a low of 9 degrees. But once again, wind speeds will be between 20 and 40 kilometers per hour. So just be mindful of that if you're going out. On Sunday, we'll have much warmer weather with a daytime high of about 23 degrees and a low of 10. Moving into next week, Monday, that sunshine will continue throughout the entire day with a high of 25 and a low of 8 degrees. And to round up the 5 days, Tuesday we can expect another sunny day with a high of 22 and a low of 7 degrees. Let's move on to your Peace Region's 5-day forecast, starting with Dawson Creek. Tonight, people there can expect the temperature to go down to about 4 degrees. Very windy in Dawson Creek as well, with wind gust speeds between 20 and 40 kilometers. On Saturday, people there can expect a daytime high of about 16 and a low of 9 degrees overnight. Sunday, the weather will start to warm up with a high of 23 and a low of 10 degrees. Then to start the week on Monday, the temperature will go up to 25 degrees with lots of sunshine and a low of 8. And to wrap up things on Tuesday, another sunny day with a high of 22 degrees. Over to Fort St. John now, the weather there will be very similar to Chetwynd and Dawson Creeks. With lots of sunshine tonight, the temperature will go down to about 3 degrees. On Saturday, it will be sunny with a high of 15 degrees. But again, wind speeds will be going up to about 40 kilometers per hour. Sunday, people there can enjoy a sunny day with a daytime high of 23 degrees. To start the week on Monday, more sunshine with a high of 25 and a low of 8 degrees. And on Tuesday, the temperature will go up to 25 degrees and it will drop down to 7 degrees overnight. Let's take a look at Prince George now. People there can expect overnight temperatures to be a bit lower than other areas, but overall nothing to worry about. Tonight, the temperature will go down to about -2 degrees. Moving into the weekend, Saturday will be mainly sunny with a few cloudy periods throughout the day and a high of 15 degrees. On Sunday, the sun will be shining bright throughout the entire day with a daytime high of 23 and a low of 5 degrees. Then on Monday, another sunny day with a high of 24 and a low of 7 degrees. And on Tuesday, people there can expect a mix of sun and clouds with a high of about 21 degrees. Okay, and finally, let's take a look at Grand Prairie. The weather there will be slightly warmer, but not by much. Tonight, the temperature will go down to about 6 degrees, although there is a 30% chance of showers overnight. On Saturday, it will be partly sunny with a daytime high of 18 degrees. Then on Sunday, people there can expect a sunny day with a high of 26 degrees and a low of 8. Moving into the week, Monday will also be sunny with a high of 26 degrees. And on Tuesday, will be sunny with a few cloudy periods throughout the day and a high of 24 degrees. So over the next 5 days, people in the Peace region can expect lots of sunshine, and the temperature will gradually get warmer and warmer over the weekend. Keep in mind though, over the next day and a half or two, it will be very windy as well in most areas. But overall, we can expect some wonderful weather. That's your Peace region's 5-day forecast. Now for our community event segment, I'm going to send it over to our newest member of the Chet TV and Peace FM family, Amber Cron. So Amber, how are you liking Chetwynd?
Thanks, Marlon. Chetwynd's been treating me pretty good. It's a little smaller than what I'm used to coming from Calgary, but everyone seems really nice and friendly, so I think I would really like it here. So over the next few weeks, we have a 3-kilometer run, a barn dance, and several other activities. Let's go ahead and take a look at what those are. We'll start with this Saturday, April 30th. There are lots of activities going on. First, we have a fundraiser for the RCMP after-school program known as Code Blue. Join supporters between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. at the Super Value parking lot and help raise money. The program uses fitness drills to help kids build their confidence and discipline, all while having fun. For more information and to learn more about the program, people are encouraged to attend on Saturday. Also happening on April 30th, the library will be hosting their first annual Seedy Saturday and the official launch of the Chetwynd Seed Library. If you love to garden, then mark this on your calendar right now. Have a fun Saturday afternoon swapping seeds, stories, and gardening tips. If you have any gardening questions, feel free to borrow a book with all the answers. People will learn how to save and store seeds, and if possible, bring some extra seeds to donate or exchange. And best of all, if you join the Seed Library, you'll have access to free seeds with your library card. The event will start at 1 p.m. and admission is free. Okay, and once you've gathered all the gardening knowledge that you need, you can head down to the barn dance. Peace Country Barrel Racers are hosting a barn dance at Pine Valley Exhibition Park. The dance will include a performance from a local band called Dark Horse. Tickets are $20 each, but bring some extra cash because there will be a concession stand and a quilt raffle. You can purchase tickets at the Rainy and Tack and Johnson Rad or call the number listed on the screen. Okay, moving on to May. On May 1st, people can support a good cause by signing up for the Alzheimer's Walk. The Alzheimer's Society and Investors Group have partnered up to create 2 walks, one in Chetwynd and the other will be in Dawson Creek. The Chetwynd Walk will start at the Rec Center, while the one in Dawson Creek will begin at the gymnasium inside of the Northern Lights College. Both walks will be happening on the same day with registration starting at 10 a.m. For sign costs and information, call Crystal Stewart. And for those people who want to step up their fitness game, then maybe you'll want to go run with Chetwynd's Public Library instead. The library is hosting a Community Fitness Challenge 3K run. The run is also happening on Sunday, May 1st. The library will be giving out medals for several distance categories, so bring your A game for this challenge. Go and celebrate being active or go cheer on participants as they make it to the finish line. The run starts at noon, but show up early at the library for registration. For more information, call the numbers below. Moving on to Farmers Market, Friday, May 6th, people can go grab some goodies. The Pine Valley Seniors Hall on 47th Avenue will have some local produce for the public. Go see what our local farmers are growing this season between 3 and 6 p.m. For more information, call the number below. And finally, for our last event, we have a karaoke night. Go sing your heart out on May 6th at Chetwynd's Royal Canadian Legion. Even if you don't want to sing, you can still enjoy the night by dancing and playing pool. The doors will open at 8 p.m. and you must be 19 years old to attend. That's all the events we have for you, so get out there and attend as many activities as you can. I'll send it back to you, Marlon.
Okay, we're going to take another break, but coming up ahead, we'll have Pop's Picks movie review, and Leo Sobalski will have his book review as well. Stay with us.
My name is Linda Kearns. I am the manager of Natural Springs Golf Course. My mom and dad, Mario and Nicole Plurd, purchased the Natural Springs Golf Course in 1999 and embraced it as a dream. Together with my husband, John, and I, the Natural Springs Golf Course has become a passion and a lifestyle. As a family, our dream of green also included our 2 children, Vanessa and Jason, who were raised at the course. Both kids now work or have worked at the course and are off to college. It is now our time to pass our dream to another family. As you can see, the course has wonderful advantages: well-taken greens, groomed fairways, and a beautiful setting 15 minutes from Chetwynd on the Sekunka River. Swans, geese, ducks, and many other wildlife visit this pristine, beautiful setting. Our parents purchased the course in 1999 from another family who built the course in 1992. The course boasts a 9-hole golf course, regular and loyal golfers with season passes, rental carts, a certified kitchen, and our golfing season runs from May 1st to September 30th. We invite you to visit us and consider purchasing the land, the buildings, and the equipment and all the assets of Natural Springs Golf Course. A total of 180 acres are for sale. The course occupies 83 acres. Potential for cross-country skiing, an RV park, storage spaces for equipment, a full-time restaurant, and much more can make Natural Springs a 12-month wonderland and a business for the right family. Our goal is to pass our dream to a family or corporation who will expand and add the beauty of Natural Springs. Call me at 250-788-3944 or 250-401-1147. or email at nsgolf@telus.net. The location where you can find Natural Springs Golf Course is 7847 Highway 29 South. Thank you.
When the Japs bombed Pearl Harbor, they upset our thinking about a great many things, including Alaska. The great Japanese air and naval base at Paramushiro was only 750 miles from Attu. Attu was only 1,200 miles from the mainland of Alaska. And Japs in Alaska would be a direct threat to the west coast of America and also to the interior. With Canada's consent, the United States War Department decided to build a military highway from Rails End at Dawson Creek, British Columbia, to Fairbanks, Alaska, to link up and supply these airfields and to provide emergency access to Alaska for troops and materiel.
Tourism Dawson Creek official film The Signal Corps and Chet TV presents a 1-hour special on the new tour of the Mile Zero Alaska Highway that is coming to Dawson Creek. Watch a presentation on the new tour, explore the routes, and hear the experts highlight what to look forward to. Watch a short movie on the highway produced by Signal Corps and learn about some of the books that chronicle the construction of the Alcan Highway, available at the Pine Tree Bookstore in Chetwynd. Stay tuned to Chet TV Channel 40 on Eastlink, 655 on Bell, and 55 on Air.
Welcome back. Now to tell us what's playing at the Rex Theater this weekend, we will turn it over to Cole Popolazero for his movie review.
Hello moviegoers, it's time for another Pop's Picks. And this week at the Rex Theater we have My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2. It's the sequel to the popular My Big Fat Greek Wedding movie, which came out in 2002. Now it stars Nia Vardalos, John Corbett, and Michael Constantine. Let's take a look.
A long time ago, I had a big fat Greek wedding. Now my daughter is all grown up, Hope you applied to some local colleges too.
Why do parents always say dream big when they really mean not too big?
Ian and I are just trying to find a minute to ourselves.
How about another date tonight?
And afterward, oh, satin, slippery like an eel.
Mia!
You're welcome. Shave everything.
So this is the story of the Portocalos family. It's a secret that brings their beloved characters back together for an even bigger and Greeker wedding. Now, this movie has a lot of returning faces from the first movie, and it feels like a grander and more epic movie. And it's kind of hard to hate on this film too, because a lot of the messages behind it are all about family working together, helping each other out, and having a good time and having each other's backs. But that also doesn't exactly make for the most exciting drama material. Since this sequel came out 14 years later, I thought that maybe there must be like a really great story or a lot of great laughs, but it ends up falling kind of flat and it doesn't feel like anything new.
You look pretty.
What are you doing? Dad! And my family is still too close.
Parents deserve a sex life, too.
This family's always in my business.
Keep your eyeballs open for a nice Greek boy, so one day you can make babies.
They follow me everywhere. I need some air.
Your mom felt the same way about being Greek.
Florida, Texas, New York. These are the colleges I'm applying to. Why do you want to leave me?
Payback.
But there's always
The priest never signed the wedding license.
a few surprises.
We're not married? I'm a hippie.
Now, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 has laughs and good family moments, but the reason the first one worked is because there wasn't exactly a movie filling that niche. Now we have plenty, so the sequel kind of comes off as unnecessary and a bit forgettable. The movie knows it's a fun adventure, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. But there's nothing really about the movie that makes you want to go watch it again, and that doesn't mean it's bad necessarily, but just kind of boring.
Now, my family has come together.
Who says a woman has to be married?
You, all our lives.
The wedding is on!
To pull off another
Beautiful.
big fat Greek wedding.
Take a photo! All right, pull my neck. 1, 2, pull!
But you got to remember. But you gotta remember. Even though I'm taking a step back, I will always be right here.
Why aren't you in Greek Club?
Every day of my life is Greek Club.
We come from a long line of strong women. Remember, Paris, protect the Polaki. Eyes open, knees shut. If your knees are open, shut your eyes.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 is a romantic comedy that, if you're a fan of the first one, is for sure worth checking out. However, if you have seen the first one, you've pretty much seen this one too. I'm going to give it 2 out of 5 stars. Check it out at the Rex Theater this weekend, Thursday to Monday, with showtimes at 8 p.m. This has been Cole Pops for another edition of Pops Picks.
Okay, and finally, it's now time for our weekly book review from Pine Tree Books. For that, we will go to Station General Manager Leo Sobolski.
Hurrah! You're listening to Chet TV and Leo rant and rave about Pine Tree Books from the studios of Peace FM and Chet TV. And I'm going to be talking about some great books today. But before we talk about books, I'm going to just again remind you of the giant auction. I'm going to be auctioning off this book, History Book Saga of Little Prairie Chetwynd. We're going to have an old-fashioned auction sale where there's 2 or 3 auctioneers standing up and auctioning off everything possible. We have cars, we have trucks, we have bucket trucks, we have many things alongside the old history book of Chetwynd. So that's really important. if you wish to put something into the auction on consignment, that means you get paid for it, minus the commission, let me know, 250-788-6344, or call me, email me at auction@peacefm.ca. That's auction@peacefm.ca. If you don't know how to spell auction, look it up. Now let's start on some of the books. Now it's Stanley Cup time, and some people are very upset about some teams are not in it. Well, if you want to giggle and laugh, here's a book. He Shoots, He Skewers, and all the famous old hockey players. I might put this book up for auction too. It's a good one, and it tells a lot about Canada's favorite sport, hockey. Excellent. And you can recognize all the people in the front row and the back row and the middle row. And if you can name everyone in here, I'll give you a book. I promise. Call me. Look at. Excellent. So go to Murray's Pub, stay home, or if you are in other cities, find someone to share the Stanley Cup with you. I'm going to go through some books that have just come in. 50 Historical Vignettes, Views of the Common People by Don McLean. We're going to have some of these things in the auction too. They're called antiques. Can you say antiques? Well, I hope you can, but the other thing is bring a wallet full of money and buy an antique at our giant $1 million auction sale at the car wash in Chetwynd. Good book. Excellent book. Short vignettes. You can read about various heroes in Canada. It takes about 7 minutes a read per short story. Good reading practice. Read them to your grandchildren. They'll fall asleep, guaranteed. So this is a book that we have been asked to bring in. It's There's No Such Thing as Can't by Doug Weeb. And we bought this book, and he was a variety of people. He was a guide. It says in the back, you will see what life was like as a hunting guide, bush pilot, and a trapper in the Serengeti of North America, the most game-rich area in all of North America. Excellent book. So come in and see this. One thing I like about it is the pictures are really good. If you get tired of reading, you can see great big bobcat right there, and that is on page 174. Excellent book. Now, you'll see on Peace FM this advertised frequently. Erna Prekel's book, A Journey Beyond, and it's an excellent book. Join Erna on her adventures as she came to Canada, lived there, and it's an excellent book with her husband, France. Read it, enjoy it, and it's also a really good book to give as a gift to your friends and family. Excellent book. Now, this is interesting because this year you'll be hearing a lot of talk about Moccasin Flats, Wabi Crescent, just over there. So what I would like you to do is look at A Chosen Path from Moccasin Flats to Parliament Hill. Excellent book. I may throw this into auction too, so everyone can appreciate the contribution of our Member of Parliament, Frank Oberle, and former Mayor to the community of Chetwynd. So that's another cut from Pine Tree Books at the studios of Peace FM and Chet TV. See you later, and mark down June 3rd, Auction Day.
That's all the time we have for today. From everyone at Chet TV News, thanks for watching.
Chet TV is owned and operated by the Chetwynd Communication Society. You can find us on Channel 655 on Bell, Eastlink Channel 40, or on Air Channel 55. Chet TV, your station.